Okay, I want to talk about the Rome Total War Remaster. It's only 3 years old, actually. So I bought this when it first came out, the remaster, and I uninstalled it, and I've tried getting into it again, and I think I'm just going to uninstall it again. It's not good. It's not good. So I'm going to talk about my history with Creative Assembly and Total War games because I was there from the start. Okay, I'm an old fart. Okay, I'm in my 40s. So I remember the Total War games. I wasn't a young kid. I was an adult when they first came out, and I was blown the fuck away. It was amazing. The mix of strategy and battles was amazing. It's like, and Shogun is still the best one in a lot of ways. Medieval One and Shogun are the best. The old Shogun 2D sprites engine is still the best engine for a war simulation, because even Rome was a dumbed down in many ways. I can't remember all the variables that they changed, that they removed, that they dumbed down in Rome compared to Medieval One, but I do know it was dumbed down. Like the morale system was less intricate, the the stamina penalties, and also the height advantage was dumbed down a lot as well. They reduced the height advantage, so it made height less important, which I think was a critical thing with the old Total War games. Okay, so it was just more dumbed down. Weather was less of a thing, right? So the old Total War system was better, but for the dumbing down that Rome actually had, there was some improvements. The 3D battles meant there's proper battle physics. Okay, and there's a lot of potential for future games. It was like a few steps backwards, a bit of dumbing down, but many steps forward. Now there was serious problems with Rome. Like the AI couldn't use the game mechanics properly. Even Medieval One had that problem on some level, but it wasn't as bad. Okay, so what Creative Assembly do is they add new mechanics and they don't program the AI for it properly, because AI is actually hard to program for, and they just move on and they just wow with flashy cinematics and flashy battles, and they hype up the game with press releases that are actually false, in my opinion. They talk about things the AI can do which they actually doesn't do. So they're just empty, vapid games with missing mechanics or missing AI. The AI is really bad. So you just get AIs make erratic decisions. Even Rome had the diplomacy system in Rome One was trash. It might as well not exist, to be honest, because the AI couldn't use it properly. Okay, even like Civilization 3 and 2 had better diplomacy. Civilization 2 has better diplomacy than Rome, which is saying something, right? It's amazing. Okay, like sometimes the AI in the Civilization 2 could be a bit irrational, make rash decisions, but it knew when it was hopeless and when to surrender and when to negotiate. The Rome, what the AI would do in Rome was it'll just say send out spam stacks. Okay, it will send out spam stacks, or not spam stacks, do like lots of little stacks to die, to waste your fucking time. And I don't like auto resolving battles because it has a bad attrition, and I also just don't like auto resolving battles. I want to see every single battle, so I want every single battle to be significant as possible. I want the AI to build up decent armies and fight. Okay, I want it to be significant. So yes, so let's get into it and look at this interface. So the minimum I expected from a remaster was a better interface. It was a better interface. Yeah. So the only reason to get this game over the old Rome game, right? And the only reason I was sort of excited about it is the old Rome game is not as stable. Well, it's not stable until it crashes all the time on modern PCs. Now, I'm criticizing Rome, but it's still a good game. So it's a 7 out of 10 game. So like Medieval Total War and Shogun Total War are 10 out of 10 games, the best strategy games ever. Okay, they're 10 out of 10 games, right? This is a 7 out of 10. So I can play this for like, I can get into it again every now and again, right? The old, not the remaster. I'm not gonna play this again. I think I can get into the old game, the old Rome every now and again, and play a 20-hour campaign, finish it, and hey, a good time. I enjoyed myself. Now, when I if I can get it to run, which I can't right now, if I can get Medieval Shogun to run, I can play that for weeks. I can get into it again, just play it and just play it and just play it and get absorbed into it. And there's some really good mobs from Medieval 1 as well. I could just get sucked into it forever, but not this. Okay, so first of all, the interface is horrible. So let's. Okay, so that's the. Where is it? Oh, fuck. Did I close it by accident? Do 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 do. Right, let's go. Let's go. I think this is it. Please load up. Is this or is this a picture of the old interface? Jesus Christ. No, this is the old. This is a screenshot of the old interface. Okay, this is good. This will do. Okay, chunky, clear, less clicks required to do stuff. Okay, you click there, you build. You click there, you recruit. Okay, it's just that simple. Right. Here you go. So let's say I want to build. Right, let's go to Carthage Capital. This is a little annoying feature. You click. Okay. Build. That's build. What the? Okay. You can't click here. You got to click here. And click build. That's an extra click. It's a small little thing. It makes it more annoying. The same with army stack. If you get a massive army stack, you got to scroll and click. Okay. Right. So this has been made more annoying and less intuitive. It's small, like it's hard to read that cash. That's where cash is. I didn't know at first. It took me a while to find the cash. It doesn't say money. It shows. It's like mobile phone design. So it uses symbols instead. Financial overview. Okay. It's just less intuitive. The color scheme's worse. That's aesthetic. And even just, it's not even from an aesthetic point of view. It's just worse from a functional point of view. It's a step backwards. Okay. So let's go.
Mighty General! Sire! Orders! Sire!
Fuck's it, right. Oh, here's a small. This is actually what made me gave up on the trying to get into the game again.
Orders?
I don't know how to merge armies.
Mighty General!
How do I merge army? In older you could just like, boom, merge. Town militia, town militia, merge. These are reduced units. I want to. That's a 13. That's a 38. Wasn't it merging automatically? I'm not going to Google how to do it. I shouldn't have to do that. I'm not going to accommodate bad game interface and game design. That's the straw that broke the camel's back. And me trying to get back into the game again. By the way, do I have to click a button? I'm clicking shift. Is it control? So it's control. So for no reason, it's control. All right. So, okay. Still, no, it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. Not acceptable. Right. Okay.
Orders?
Right. That's not acceptable.
Sire.
In my opinion. Right. Okay. It's not acceptable. I shouldn't have to do that. The old system, you could just do it automatically. Okay. So let's go into a battle. So that made me rage quit. Actually. I said, right. Okay.
My liege.
I didn't bother trying to shift and all and stuff like that. I just thought, right, I shouldn't have to do it. I'm leaving the game. So I think it's fair enough. Okay. And it just makes it more irritating. So I've got to click an extra button. It's just little in and of itself. If everything was fine, if everything else was good, if everything else was an improvement, that wouldn't bother me. It's like the straw that breaks the camel's back. I was already on the like dubious ground of it. Okay. I was looking. I thought there was a Roman army up there in the save thing. Okay. I want to get a battle up and running. Oh. I think that's a spy. Okay, I want to show how shit the battle interface is.
Mighty General!
Okay. Why is it so small on 1440p? I've got bad eyesight, so I don't play at 4K. Okay. I've got two monitors. I've got two monitors, a 4K and a 1440p one. Well, I don't play on any of them. Okay. Okay. I mean, I don't play in the 4K one. So, right. I'll fuck the siege off and just fight.
Prepare for battle. The siege is broken. Glorious victory.
Right. What the fuck? Why
Not
can't...
possible, sire.
that took all my movement
Sire!
points. Have they changed the game? Alright, whatever. Yeah, goodbye Armenia. Nice knowing you. Let me fight.
Engage the enemy.
That's it.
Glorious victory.
Right.
Engage the enemy.
Let's get about with the face. So...
Take up your spears. Saddle the horses.
If I can get medieval Total War up and running again, I'll do playthroughs of that for my channel. Right? I probably won't get many views, but I don't care because I love the game so much. It's like one of the best strategy games of all time. Okay. Okay. So, okay. By the way, the camera's inferior as well. I've noticed it's not as good for some reason. I don't know what's going on. They've made the camera system worse. By the way, which is absolutely amazing. So, where's the enemy? Where's the enemy? Where's the enemy? It's very hard to spot. What the fuck? Is it there? Oh, there they are. Okay, it's just horrible. It's just like less harder to spot for some reason. So, boom. I don't care. I'll triple speed this.
Units forward. Fire! Fire! Fire!
This general is the perfect enemy.
Yeah.
He does not stand but runs away.
So this looks smaller, harder to see. Horrible. Horrible. It should be clunkier, bigger, right? Too small. It's too small. The old Rome system with bigger, clunkier buttons, a bigger, clunkier interface was much better. It's just more functional. Okay, it's inferior. It's amazing. So, look. I'll tell you what, they should actually remaster and fix the older games for free, then get it to run if they can for free, or even just charge £5. They're exactly the same, but we're going to charge. No, they're still set. They're still setting the old ones on Steam, so they should just fix them and just announce them that we fixed it and made it more stable. Boom. Okay. Okay. Good. Right. Boom. And I would have probably bought it. It's hey, yay, thank you. Okay. But here I paid £20. I think I paid £20 or £30. A remaster with a shittier interface that makes it an ordeal to play. Harder on the eyes. You have to do more clicks to do stuff. It's a simple thing that kills the game. It's a simple thing because I got muscle memory for the old interface, which was much better, right? And say what you will about Rome, like it was a step backwards in a lot of ways, but the interface was actually better. The battle interface and the campaign map interface was actually better than the first two Total War games. That was a genuine improvement. This is a step backwards. Okay. Exit. I don't care about this game. Yeah. Bye. Okay, so okay. So you got shields. So 3 years ago you got shields defending this game. There's loads of comments like this. The game can run on 2001 PCs, overhauled visuals, better mod potential. Haven't they shut down the mods on a lot of the older games recently? They got rid of chat and they've shut down the mods on the older games, which is a fucking disaster. This is a problem with Steam. You got less. The company's got too much control. Just leave the modding community alone. They shut down the mods on a lot of the older games. The game can run on 2001 PCs. That's a pretty low bar. Wow. It can run on 2001 PCs. Wow. 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 They're charging £30 for it. Okay. overhauled visuals. Wow. Okay, just like um. So basically, it makes the game bigger, longer to download, takes up more disk space, and then the overall visuals are not even that fucking good because it's a reskin of the same polygon level models. That's all it is. So it doesn't look good. Like the old Rome's got lower polygon models, which I don't mind, but it doesn't need a higher texture reskin because it still look blocky. Better mod potential? I don't think so. If you don't want it, don't buy it. Stop bitching about the game you don't want and calling it a cash grab. So we want a better game to buy, right? We want a better game to buy. Okay, we want a better game to buy. We want a decent interface, and we're calling it, and this person's calling us bitches, accusing us of bitching. So he's a pay pig. I know it's a 3-year-old thing, but I says if they can't make a decent UI, pay pig. The remake is worthless, which is true. It's true. Yeah, and you still got these pay pig shields defending whatever Creative Assembly do, which I'm almost sure they're like soccer accounts or they're just like from Creative Assembly, right? You get a lot of gaslighting of like content makers who critical Creative Assembly because there's a lot of backlash against the Pharaoh Total War game, right? There's a lot of back because it's shit. So it's got shitty AI, shitty interface. It's got garbage interface. It's got garbage interface like this. So there must be different people doing the interface who understood like graphic design and interfaces and functionality. They understood UIs. These people don't. So the interfaces are garbage. They're just garbage. And I've got no interest in after Empire Total War and Napoleon Total War. I just lost interest in any modern Total War game. I wasn't interested in Shogun, right? 2. I heard it was actually quite good, but I still wasn't interested in it. Okay. Rome 2 was trash, and it's still trash. It's an absolute garbage game. Total Hammer, Total War Warhammer, no interest in that crypto fascist garbage. It's a derivative. People say it's a rip-off of Lord of the Rings. It's a rip-off of fucking 2000 AD without the irony, right? It's a fascist to jack off to. Okay, no interest in that. Troy is bad apparently, and Pharaoh Total War's bad. And the fact they can't do a simple remake 3 years ago, they can't do a simple remake with a good interface, shows you that Creative Assembly is never going to make a good game ever again unless they completely change management. They've lost touch. They've lost touch. Oh, and by the way, there's a ban wave going on. Right? And I might do a follow-up video. This ban wave was planned in 2017. I'm not joking. I found an old article talking about toxic male wargamers and dealing with the toxic people in the community and how we have to gatekeep it and moderate it. This is what Creative Assembly were talking about, right? They're shitting on their own nerd, hardcore male gamer audience. I'm going to do a video about that, but it'll drag this video out too long. Creative Assembly is dead. The remake is shit. The remaster is shit. They've never made a Total War game to match the first two. It was a smaller team who understood the game. The first two Total War game is Zun Zhao. It understands the principles of Zun Zhao, and you follow the principles of Zun Zhao, you'll win at the game, and you'll do well, and you'll have a good time. These games is a step backwards, and even Rome, the first Rome, even though it's a 7 out of 10 game, it's still a regression. The first two, Shogun is actually 9 out of 10. Medieval 1 is a 10 out of 10. Yeah, it's games of the past that can't be matched. Over and out.